Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review recap of The Boys Season 3, Episode 3. And man, I am so glad that they dropped 3 episodes because this is one of the shows I don't mind binging a little bit at a time. So this was a lot of fun. There will be a little bit of spoilers in a minute, but overall, the show continues to they've really laid out some solid storylines from the first 2 episodes, and overall I'm really interested. Once again, the stuff with A-Train is probably my least favorite stuff because I don't really see um, the point to a lot of it. Like I don't know where that story is gonna go. Like I don't even know why he's still, if he is, from season 2, if he is depowered, why is he still in the 7? But let's get into a little bit. So spoilers going forward from this moment. Um, so we pick up in this episode. Let's start with Homelander. Let's go visit that storyline. So Homelander is fully off the leash. Um, he knows his approval rating is going up. Because of the actions that he took in the previous episodes. People are behind him, and he just stopped giving a fuck. Really, Starlight, threatens him with that releasing the video of him leaving the people on the plane. He doesn't care. He's like, there's a really cool, and Anthony Starr just really really nails the delivery. He's like, I would prefer to be loved, but I don't mind being feared. So he has this whole plan. If people turn on him, he will just destroy the planet pretty much. So that's why the boys Butcher and the team has to go back and figure out how to kill him. So in this episode, he brings the Deep back into the 7. But man, I feel so like, I know the Deep is kind of a scummy character from the beginning, but I can't help but to feel bad for everything that's going on with him. Like Homelander treats him like shit. Um, and you'll see there's so much happens. There's a scene where they have dinner, and Homelander on the menu brings seafood, and obviously if you know the Deep and its connection to the ocean. Oh, that one it's really hard to swallow. No pun intended. And you'll see when you get to that. When if you've seen the episode, you know what I'm talking about. Um, yeah, and I think the other stuff that's going on, and if we take a look at some of the other parts that are going, after all the discovery of Butcher discovered all the clues to, they got to find Soldier Boy. They've got to figure out how he died. So they go back to talk to the old director of the CIA, who pretty much left everything in place for them, right? But this time they are joined by Hughie, because Hughie now discovered that Senator Victoria is a Supe. She's the person that had been killing everyone, and she's kind of the adoptive daughter of Giancarlo Esposito's character. So she cannot be trusted, but also they can't confront her with this information, right? Because she would just blow up their heads. So they kind of have to go and find out this roundabout way, which they go here. And I forget the character's name, but she used to be the old director of the CIA. And she tells them pretty much her mission, where Soldier Boy was lost. Bot brought in some characters, some Supes into this conflict where they had in, I believe it was Nicaragua, where they had some conflict with people helping the Russians, and that's kind of where it's all going. I do want to say I like what they're doing here. As much as I love the use of technology in some of these shows, instead of de-aging the characters, like we see a young character, we see a young Giancarlo Esposito, or his character, Director Barn, I think his name is. Um, we see we see a young version of him, but it's just played by another character that looks a lot like him. Like it's not, um, it's just they found somebody that can look and act like Giancarlo Esposito, who his name is Stan Edgar. That's what it is. So they just found somebody that looks like him, and instead of having to like de-age him and have bad looking CGI, they just cast actors for the younger version of the characters. So we see that Bot is brought into this war conflict. They bring in Soldier Boy along with some other Supes that are kind of dumb, really. But in this conflict, the Russians strike. They they get the news that Soldier Boy is dead and they took his body, but from what we've seen in the previews, that may not be exactly the case. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit of a Winter Soldier type of reveal, if you know what I'm talking about. So that's kind of where that story leads. Um, there is some more stuff with, like I said, with A Train. Still, he's still struggling to find his place in the boys, or in the seven. But it's really interesting. Now, one thing I also need to talk about is now Butcher is feeling the after effects of taking that B24, the serum that gives you powers temporarily. So he's feeling the side effects from that, and he takes out his frustrations on Homelander's son, uh, who really doesn't deserve any of that stuff, right? But yeah, he promised to take care of him, and now he's kind of turned on him. So Butcher is going through some shit as well, and it's all because he took this serum, really. But now the boys plan to go to Russia to try to figure out what happened to Soldier Boy. So I'm expecting to see a lot more Jensen Ackles in the next few episodes. I think that's where we left it off here. In this episode, we do see the most Jensen Ackles we've seen. We see him in action in these flashbacks. Like I said, this is kind of a Captain America thing where he was, when everybody else was a lot younger. But I feel that him being this kind of super soldier, there's a reason he's not aging. So yeah, I think the last thing is that we have Homelander. They publicly announced in this. It's the finale of America's Hero, where they bring Supersonic into the team, but they also announced that the Deep is returning, and also Homelander announces that him and Stargirl are dating. Now, sorry, Starlight. Now we know that's not the case, but that throws another wrench into the kind of things. So once again, this show is bonkers, and I can't believe they're doing so much with just an hour episode. So overall, if you've watched all three videos that we've done, really fun stuff. We'll try to keep covering the voice weekly. I know there's a lot of content creators that do a lot of stuff, so I just wanted to do some kind of short summary slash, a little bit of a review to let you know what's going on. So as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Sundays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, and stay tuned because we have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff. So stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, and as always, thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.